What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Tyler Creates YouTube channel. My name's Tyler. Hope you all are having a blessed day. Today we're going to be doing kind of a short video, more of also a simple video. We're going to be changing the rear end fluid in the 1977 F250 with I believe to be a Dana 61 rear end. There's a difference between Dana 60s and Dana 61s. Dana 61s allow for a better gas mileage gear ratio. I do have a Felpro gasket for the cover and a crescent wrench and a 9/16 socket and some gear oil. The gear oil I'm using is SAE 80W90, and you'll want to double check all that stuff. If you do have a Positrack locker or limited slip diff, you need to add an additive to your gear oil for the clutches. You'll want to check that. One way you can check that is jack the vehicle up in the air, rotate the tire in the moving forward position, the vehicle moving forward clockwise. And if the other tire spins the same direction, you do have something like that where you need to add a additive. If you don't have something like that, the opposite wheel will spin the opposite direction, or it'll just stay still. So mine is just an open diff, so I don't have to add anything. In this instance, I don't have to jack it up because it's a truck and it's way off the ground. So we're going to jump right under there and get right to it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are now under the truck. As you can see, there's the rear end. You're going to want a 9/16, and we are just going to start taking these off. I also have, I believe it's 9/16. I also have this under here for all the gear oil. It's gonna stink. There we go. Okay, there's one. Trying to stay out of your guys' shot. I've been in the shot a lot lately. My videos either got my arm or my hair in the road. There's going to be 10 bolts on here that you need to take off. Oh my goodness. Oh my good night. Good night. If you're curious what your axle, what different type of differential you have, you can look on the door card, and you go online, you can enter in the numbers. This one is a 23J, which came out to be a Dana Spicer 61. And some of them have tabs, like I think that's right there. I don't think any of these are different sizes, but you'll definitely want to keep track and make sure that there's no different size ones. Oh, there we go. Now I'm looking sideways. I know that when I drained the transmission fluid on this truck, it had like never been changed. It was like brown, dark red brown, like it had a lot of it had not been changed. A lot of clutch material. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks like and how bad this smells. Oh, so this is stuck. I need to get a hammer or something. Climbing up and down under trucks. Okay. Grab them right here. Oh. Are you guys getting that? It don't look too bad. there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A rear end. Well, that sucker's huge. Yeah, well, someone has had it off. That's for sure. How long ago? Well, there's a lot of material in there. My hand's clean. No, they're not. Almost grabbed the camera with oil all over my hand. That would have sucked. I'm actually not going to grab you guys. I'm going to grab the tripod down here. Hold on, everybody. There it is up in there. Yeah, there's definitely some material in it. Yeah, so I am going to, you can tell someone's been in here because there's scrape marks from getting gasket maker off. So I'm going to clean this up and get it prepped for a new surface. Actually, I'm gonna go eat and let this drain. Catch you guys in a little bit. Alrighty everyone, I'm back from lunch. This thing is drained. I am going to wipe this thing out because while I do believe it has been changed, I don't think it's been changed in a very long time. I shine the old light in there and it's full of stuff. Now, one thing you could do is you could definitely take some brake clean and spray brake clean in here. But this thing's kind of sitting uphill and I don't want any brake clean residue to get left in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give everything just a tad bit of a wipe down. Now some people might say, oh, you're disturbing the metal. Well, it's kind of not how it works. If you've ever watched the famous video on YouTube of what this thing looks like when it's spinning, there's a lot of disturbance going on inside there. You're about to... Yeah, look at that. That's like pure. Look at that. That's like straight metal, if I had to guess. I honestly can't tell you. We're just gonna go ahead and fold this. That's bad. If I had to put a date on when this was changed, probably... Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, look at that. Probably... mid-90s, early 2000s, maybe? Well, yeah, probably mid to early 90s. Because this truck doesn't have that many miles on it, so there's definitely some dirt up here that cannot be. Oh, don't mind that. Don't mind, everybody. We will wipe that on off there. And we will definitely make sure that none of that dirt remains in said vehicle rear end. Honestly, there's really not a whole lot of gaskets to scrape, thankfully. So I'm just gonna go around. If at any point in this I get in the road, I'm sorry. I am trying very hard to stay out of the road while I work, because I've definitely noticed in some of my videos I've been blatantly on the road. So it's a little odd. But yeah, now that I did that, I'm gonna scrape the gasket off of this. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Oh, I suppose I should say, because this is a how-to video, You want to make sure that all of your surfaces are clean of any gasket material on both mating surfaces, because it can cause leaks, and you want to make sure that there's no contaminants, or as little as you can get, inside this housing. Alrighty everyone, we are back. I went ahead and cleaned the bolts up. I also cleaned the identification plate up. I figured out that this has 331, if I'm saying it correctly, 331 to 1 gear ratio. And this is a Dana Spicer 61. I believe that's what's called, Spicer. Dana 61. There's quite a few different Dana 61s. There's ones that had 410 gears supposedly, and there was a VIN chart or a decoder chart online that I looked into, so hopefully that's right. This can only go on one way, this gasket. Everything's good. Double check, everything's good to go. I'm gonna grab one of these, feed it through. I also went and just cleaned this off with some soap. So if you're doing this like I am, where you don't have a commercial way to get rid of stuff, a good way to get rid of this stuff is to just wipe it out real well with a paper towel or a shop rag, and then wash it. You don't want to just go wash all that junk into the earth. That's not good. But if you wash a teeny bit, you know, it's diluted out and disintegrated with soap. You know, it's not like now if you wanted, you could put RTV on here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna run them up individually. Now, 2 of these did have I just went here, and then I'm gonna go down here to this corner. Sorry if my hair is in the way. I don't think it was. Shoot. 2 of these have washers on them, and I believe those are for the here and here, where the number plate goes. So, as a matter of fact, is that right? That's odd. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's right. You may be wondering, why didn't you paint this thing? Well, you know, I'm gonna do that all later down the road. It just adds a lot of time, man. You can do it if you got the extra, honestly, 30 minutes. If you got the extra 30 minutes, you can paint it and make it look great. Right now, I honestly don't have an extra 30 minutes. I got a lot going on. After this video, there will be 2 separate videos going up. One of the drain plugs or freeze plugs, block plugs, not drain plug. One of the block plugs or freeze plugs above the starter on the block is leaking, and has been leaking for a long time. And I have to fix that. Obviously, that's something that's kind of major. And then right about I'm not hitting hard on that, by the way. And then I got a new radiator, because the radiator on this thing is literally leaking everywhere you can imagine. It's leaking out of a ton of the rows. The top bladder is destroyed. One of the necks is cracked all the way around the neck. It's bad. That radiator is toast. I don't know what the torque spec is for this. You don't want to over tighten it, because you'll crush the gasket. That is a paper gasket. Should I have used RTV? Maybe. We'll see if it leaks. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to go over here. I don't know why I'm using this. So I went there. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go down here. I'm kind of making sure I got them all decently tight. And then I'm going to do one last check. I do like that line there on the gasket is straight. It's not like out or in. And the original did have this where it kind of stuck out all the way around. That's good. Alrighty, I'm gonna start here. Make sure I got them all tight. Just go around real quick. Make sure that I didn't miss one somewhere. Ah, there was one that I missed. Oh, let me round it off real quick too. Just make sure you got all of them. Good to go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in a, how do I want to do this? I guess you could go around, or you could work your way down, or you could work your way up. I'm gonna work my way up. I'm gonna start down here. I'm gonna go tighten, 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 tighten. Now we're gonna give it some, now we're gonna give a little bit of beans here. There, 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 there. I hope my hair is not touching the microphone. There, 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 and there. And then I'll do one more round. Make sure I got them all. I did extend this out, so we're gonna go there. You really don't. Okay. You're in the road, brake line. There. Just a little bit, nothing gnarly. Good to go. Good. Good. Ooh, that one was a little loose. I do not like that that does that. It actually is sucking the brake line down. I'm not a huge fan of that. I guess there really is no way to. Not a huge fan of that, if I do say so, but that's okay. All right, let's take this loose. Oh boy. She has definitely not been taken off in a long time. Yes. This is what I do for fun. That's right. I wrench on giant metal things. Oh my goodness. Holy smokers. Am I going the right direction here? There we go. Whew. That was on there tight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna wanna make sure you get the right gear oil, obviously, for whatever spec you need. I use this for ATF, for filling trans, but it works here too. Okay, we are like, I want to do it until it flows out. I don't want there to be any chance that something is not happy. So I am making the executive decision to go until it comes gushing out of there. I'm kind of using my hand as a cup to keep it from spilling out, because we're at a point right now where it just wants to run out. Yeah, see how much more we're taking in? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'd say that's full. Oh, alrighty. Stay in there. Where is said plug? What did I do with the plug? Oh, please don't. Oh, there it is. Good, because we're overflowing at a copious amount. Good thing I don't care about those rags. Okay. Whew. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, now that this video has come to an end, well, it's come to an end. That was changing the fluid, the diff fluid on this rear end. I've heard sometimes you want to drive them and then recheck them. I'll probably do that at some point, or maybe recheck it, just make sure. But, I mean, there's a lot of fluid in that. We ended up using just about an entire gallon. Just about. So, we used We used 3 quarts, I think, or 4 quarts, maybe 3 quarts, because 4 quarts would be a gallon, I think. I'm tired. Alrighty, everyone. I already did this outro, but I wanted to do it with me facing the camera. That concludes draining the rear end fluid on the 1977 Ford F250 with the Dana 61 rear end. Hope this video was helpful. Check links down in the description, check info down in the description, anything else that I might add after the fact I put down in the description. Other than that, hope this video was helpful. Hope the Lord watches over you in this crazy, crazy world. Other than that, my name's Tyler. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like. Peace out. God bless.